How's it going, people? Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to another episode of Angel as we get into episode number 14 for season 5 with some pretty deep stuff in the last episode. Mainly, I guess, flashback heavy, but someone that Angel once knew who got turned into a vampire, the, I guess, only vampire that Angel has, I guess, sired with a soul, came back to haunt him, and yeah, it was pretty heavy stuff. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to getting into this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 14 for season 5 of Angel. Let's go. Oh god, it's Sesame Street.
We'll discover
I thought I was watching Angel, not Sesame Street. Where's the count? 1.
Because he's still sick, Ma. Okay, Tommy. Grammy's gonna be here in a few hours. And listen, I don't want you watching that crap all day long.
What the heck?
Right. Could be the Joker. From the comic books.
Are you kidding me?
He's trying to think outside the box.
I mean, Joker would go this far, probably.
I'm sorry, Knox, but you have work to do.
Ouch!
I do.
But I don't feel bad.
And then a motion for change of venue instead of a motion to dismiss. Unless
What
you
the
meant to do
frick?
that. Some kind of tricky lawyer maneuvering you're trying to pull. That it?
Yeah. Keep them on their toes.
What the heck is up with Gunn?
And who actually wants you? Wes, it's not gonna happen. Why? Because I'm not that guy. That guy is charming and funny and
And she might
emotionally
think
useful. I'm the guy in the dark corner with the blood habit and the
She might
200
think
years
you're
of
funny.
psychic baggage. Get over it.
That's even part of what you think makes the world worth fighting for.
he's thinking of Fred.
And who doesn't view you as an entirely sexless shoulder to lean on. You have to do something about it.
Who are we talking about here?
Fred,
Yeah, you were.
I was thinking
of course.
maybe you and we could...
Yes, Miss Burkle needs a driver to take her home today. That's right. 511 Windward Circle.
Are you kidding me, Wes?
Oh, the signals are there, Hefe. Loud and clear.
Oh. What the fuck? No fake. No. What the frick? No.
Practical science.
Fred?
Oh, hi, Angel. Listen,
Are you shitting my dick?
Knox found his sister. Oh my god. Angel, you're cute.
Fred, don't.
Oh, but the little hands.
No,
And the
no.
hair.
Hey, you're fired.
Sorry, I am late, gang. What's with the big puppet?
Angel, what happened?
Magic.
Maybe some type of puppet cancer.
I do not have puppet cancer. Come on, guys. This is a serious situation.
Oh
I'm
my
a puppet,
God.
and there are children's lives at... Hey, it's smile time!
Dream is for everyone. You can dream and be anybody, but self-esteem is how you get it done. Self-esteem is how you get it done.
Wes, put the special ops team on red alert.
Red alert?
I want helicopters and tear gas.
Angel,
This is war.
Angel.
They're going to war against the
Muppet,
puppets.
pumpkin Hey, big guy. Need another car. Afraid this last one ended up in the drink. Look at you.
Just turn around and walk away.
You're a
Spike!
You're a bloody puppet.
Oh, I wanted this interaction.
You're a wee little... Get out of here, Spike.
Oh my god, Angel, you're a...
Shut up.
What
are you people looking at? Well?
Oh, I
Looking at
love
the wee little
this.
puppet man.
Walk.
Harmony, get my call list.
Acquittals to the clearly guilty. Frankly, I doubt the world wants to hear from you.
Come on, Lauren. We're through talking to this hump of
Come on.
garbage.
Oops, no name calling at smile time.
Bad person.
You smell.
Bye-bye now.
I wonder what the heck is with
Tomorrow's gonna be a pretty big show, huh?
The biggest.
Cool. Because I've been working on this great new song about the difference between analogy and metaphor.
Are you out of your mind?
Well, we want it to be good, don't we?
We eat babies' lives.
And uphold a certain...
Us. Come on, fat boy. Why don't you talk to the hand?
My God!
Swallow his tongue again.
This is... I love how hilarious this episode is, as well as macabre. Oi.
Are you okay?
I'm made of felt. And my nose comes off.
I don't know what to say.
My people are working on the problem.
At least she's
I'm sure they'll
being
fix it.
concerning about this.
Eventually. I didn't mean to upset you this morning. So much time worrying about the past and the future and my very complicated life. It's been a while since I looked up and really saw what was going on around me. It's not my strong suit, you know, but I'm working on it. I'm paying better attention to...
Oh my fuck! Gee, that scared me.
The imprint is fading. The neural path modification is almost completely reverted.
I'm losing it. The
So
law,
it's-
the languages, the strategy.
Keep
Okay.
flowers for Algernon syndrome. It must be sheer torture.
Well, fix it. Put it back.
Clear, we ran it through every filter we've got.
That's not how magic works, Nox.
Really? Merlin? Then how does magic work?
You know what? I think we can handle it from here.
Shit.
You should go home, Knox. Get some rest.
Oh no, I don't want to abandon ship.
It's okay. Somebody's got to be awake.
Well,
enough to run the
tough.
lab
No one
tomorrow.
shipped you and
Seriously,
Fred.
go home. Certain kind of funny, yeah. But I'm not really looking for so much as looking.
Hang on.
I'm going
Go back
to
a second.
strangle something in a
Something
minute
different
if
from
Wesley
Grandpa.
ignores another signal.
The arc of the swing, and even in the like.
Polo isn't singing with the rest of them,
We'll have to break the binding magic on it.
which should free those children and reverse your puppet problem.
Oh. We'd better get moving. Frampkin knows we're on.
Take out smile time. Take out the puppets.
Well then,
We're gonna go to
let's
war.
take out some puppets.
We're gonna go to war against puppets.
It's time to kick your ass all the way back to hell.
The children are watching, Angel. Think of the children. Oh my God.
You're ruining the show!
I'm working on it.
This is kind of ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Fred? Oh!
You got a little demon in you.
I got a lot of demon in me.
Oh my God!
Come on.
And that sounded badass.
What are you doing for breakfast?
Oh!
What do puppets eat?
Let's find out.
Oh, kind of wholesome though.
About me, coming from me. Didn't occur to you that something might have changed? That I'm looking at you in a different... oh, screw it.
Yes! Yes! Come on, Wes.
Clear enough for you?
Not even close.
Ooh, let's go, let's go. I'm so happy for this ship. Screw you, Knox.
For everyone. You can dream and be anybody.
Oh, that was incredible. I freaking loved that episode so much. Oh, that was glorious. Easily one of my favorite episodes this season. It was just... like, it was unorthodox as a concept and it worked. Because not only was it funny at certain moments, but also it was quite macabre at times as well. So I thought there was a good mixture there. Like, they didn't make it too goofy, if that makes sense. Although there was, like, Ratio, I think his name was, and Wesley's fight. I thought that was kind of unorthodox for some reason, so... yeah. And then he just took his horn off and... no, I thought that was pretty good. And we got some ships sailing. Nina and Angel, let's do that. But most importantly, Fred and Wesley, Knox, get in the bin, kid. Never good for her. I loved this episode so much. Definitely one of my favorites this season. And to be fair, one of the funniest in the Buffyverse. So I might have to give this a drunk rewatch at some point because this was just great. I'm just afraid that my jaw is going to be hurting in the morning with how much laughter there was involved with this. But I really loved how, like I said, I really loved how there was a mixture of how horrifying it was, but also how hysterical it was. Like when you have those puppets in the office and you have that guy basically being the puppet. It was quite grotesque, so as well as the concept of absorbing, I guess, the life force from children, so yeah. But it kind of did remind me of the Idiot's Lantern from Doctor Who, where essentially their life forces were being drained. Of course, there was a different concept there, but it still involved someone on a TV, something sinister on a TV absorbing people's essence, and yeah, so there was that reminder for me. But also, like I said, there is that kind of cross between Child's Play, I guess, and Sesame Street, especially with the style of the puppets and the dark macabreness of these characters. So yeah. But there was just so much fun involved in this episode. And, you know, it's not, I guess, a stretch to say that this is something unorthodox for the Buffyverse, because we had the puppet show back in season 1 of Buffy, didn't we? But I don't know if, because this is a more darker, I guess, I don't know if that's right, I guess, to call Angel a more darker, I'd say more grittier show than Buffy. You just have to think back to season 1. Could you have imagined Angel being turned into a puppet? So yeah. So I really loved that. But yeah, I loved the concept in this. The ships, of course. Of course, we had the showrunner making a pact. Demons took over. But the showrunner was desperate for the ratings to go on the rise. And yeah, so that backfired significantly and allowed the puppets to try and take over and basically steal children's life force. So yeah. But yeah, I really also loved Nina coming back. That was a surprise because we went a stretch without seeing her. And not just that, though, but it was just really, really good to see something potentially blossom with Angel and Nina. So I really, really like that. I kind of do like them together, to be fair. So, yeah. But yeah, the idea of having a kids' TV show, having this kind of creepy aspect, you know, it kind of does work. Because growing up, and I think this is probably explaining why I'm quite troubled. Growing up, there was quite a few instances where I would watch something, I guess, aimed to little children. And it was quite sinister, really. Like Teletubbies, for example. I had nightmares about and I'm even going to show a picture just in case people do not know what I'm talking about. Funnily enough, this was a puppet. I had nightmares about this puppet that would appear on Teletubbies, and it fucked me up. So and that was quite like, if you look at the picture, can you see my point? It is quite creepy from a child's perspective. So yeah, but even then there was certain bits from Thomas the Tank Engine that really is messed up as well, and I loved that as a kid so much. There's the whole concept of what Diesel 10 was he called. I know people say Henry living being bricked up in a tunnel is quite a horrific concept itself. And there are other examples in Thomas that is kind of messed up, but I do like the idea that we have this kids show having this kind of creepy element, because it kind of does relate in some sense. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who have out there who have quite troubled memories. Like, whether you're thinking about it right now, like, you know what? Watching the Teletubbies, watching Thomas, what else is there? I'm sure, I'm trying to think of the show. I can't remember what my niece watched. I know what they look like, but she used to have it on all the time. I don't know. It. The other thing is Paw Patrol. So yeah, but they're like, I don't know how to describe them. They're like these round things, and yeah, I don't know how to describe them. They're sentient. They're kind of like the Teletubbies, but not. Anyways, I'm sure people are going to be reflecting on shows that they grew up on, and it's quite dark. And it's the same with Shoebox Sue as well. Like, that's not a I guess 1 to 5 year old kind of show. More older. But it was, I guess, tailored to children, I guess 7 to 11, etc., older. There was one episode that was kind of dark, to be fair. So yeah, it really shook me to the core, so yeah. And I love Shoebox so much. I want to rewatch that. Anyways, I digress. But yeah, I like the idea that you have this show that is quite nefarious and quite creepy, especially with these puppets being able to influence children. And that's another aspect when, sometimes have the characters on the shows interacting with the audience, and that translates well in this episode in I guess in relation to what they're planning by siphoning the life force out of the children, essentially. So I really, really love how in relation children's television in general is with this episode, because it can be creepy, and they pulled certain aspects from it, and they did base the puppets from Sesame Street. I think that's pretty much a given. So yeah, so they made a really, really great episode in my opinion, and a great concept of that. But Angel being a puppet was just iconic. I was so hoping to see Spike's reaction to. I think it would have been a very big missed opportunity if we didn't have Spike reacting to Angel as a puppet. And I say that because you go back to episode 5 of this season, and you have Spike reacting to the fact that you pissed in the big guy's chair. Obviously, he was under a lot more of an influence, but more of an example of him acting like himself was him laughing about Wesley in episode 7, I think it was, Lineage. So, yeah. There are moments in this season where Spike just takes the piss out of anyone in, I guess, Angel Investigations. And you can't miss out on an opportunity of Spike reacting to Puppet Angel. And it paid off really, really well, to the point where Angel in his puppet form and Spike tussled. And it was glorious. So I am really, really glad that we actually got that interaction, because it was better than I would have imagined. So I really loved that moment. So yeah. But the final confrontation with the puppets was really, really good. Gotta say, before Angel killed the ringleader, there was that quote that was really, really badass from a puppet's perspective, but it was kind of also macabre to just see the production crew just so lifeless. Like, you even had, I think, the janitor who was like, yeah, and Angel was, trying to wave him. But seeing the entire production crew just lifeless is just very, very sinister. So, yeah, but it was just really, really good, the final battle. Unorthodox at times, like I said, with Wesley just duking it out with Ratio, so... but yeah, that was really, really good. But the other aspects of this episode was pretty great. We finally got answers on Gunn's enhancement of the mind. That's deteriorating, or is it now? Because I didn't think Gunn would go through with this. But it seems like when he came into the office after having a discussion with the smiley, creepy doctor, it seems like things are on the up again in terms of his mind enhancement. So, yeah. But I'm really, really glad that we got answers on that, because he was acting off in the last episode. And I was like, yeah, that's not him just acting tired out of... no reason. There was something more. They wouldn't have focused on that anyways. And then obviously there was more examples in this episode, and we finally got the answers that Gunn's mind enhancement that was deteriorating thanks to the Sheeny Up partners. So they've obviously been like, they've obviously said your trial run has expired, so enjoy life pre intellectual Gunn, I guess. But I really liked how this episode was talking about self-esteem, because you had the Smile Time song talking about self-esteem, and you had Angel, which I'll get to in a moment. But this, for Gunn, was very, very crushing for him, because of the fact that there is like a new lease on life for him in terms of him being more intellectual. Like, he's always been perceived as the guy with the muscle, and this season has showcased more of that, more than that, should I say. And now he's been told you're going to be just regressing back to just being the muscle. So this is really, really damaging. And there is this idea about, hey, I don't want to dip my hands in dirty waters to get a permanent fix on this. But like I said, I feel like he has seemingly gotten the permanent enhancement. So lifetime membership, awesome stuff. So that's going to be good. But I'm really, really glad that we got answers in terms of Gunn's issues, basically, over the last couple of episodes. So, yeah. I also really loved continuing the talk about self-esteem, I guess. Going to Nina and Angel. Like I said, it was really great to see Nina again. But there was just this interesting idea with Angel just being so oblivious, and I love the irony that Wesley was telling him, "Read the room. She likes you, buddy." And then there's Fred, who's like. And she has to literally plant her lips on his lips for Wesley to read the bloody room. But yeah, I really loved the idea of Angel being a bit unsure as well in regards to Nina and how Wesley was giving that speech. And yeah, we have that self-esteem issue again, because everyone was lost for words in terms of how they would react to Puppet Angel. Some laughing, some was just like staring, etc. And then you have Nina, who kind of gives him that bit of confidence. And I feel like with everyone just laughing, taking the piss, just being lost for words, staring, etc. I feel like him coming to Nina, I mean, he may as well. What I would say, what's the worst that could happen? Getting mauled is one thing, so I was not expecting that, so that was a great jump. And it's interesting because I was like low-key thinking it is kind of funny that we have a serious moment with the puppet. So yeah. But there is that moment where Nina gives a bit of confidence because she has the more, I guess, benevolent, you could say, reaction to Angel in his puppet form and to Angel entirely. So, and that, like I said, that kind of gives a bit of confidence. I'd say a percentage was taken away when he got mauled. So, yeah. But I also really, really love the crisis that happened there, and even the scarring stitching. I thought that was really, really good. So, yeah. But I really, really loved the whole self-esteem shit that we had going on. But yeah, I also really love going to Angel, Puppet Angel. There was just a lot of moments, like especially the slowly descending eyebrows. That moment just, it killed me. It just killed me. It was just, like this entire episode was just pure genius. So yeah, and like I said, it was really great that they didn't have this as a mixture of goofy. That they didn't have this episode that be completely goofy. They had that mixture of goofy and macabreness, I would say. So, yeah. But I also really, really loved the ships, especially Fred and Wesley. Thank goodness. I'm worried about what Knox is going to do because he seems a little pissed that Fred and Wesley are getting some time to themselves, and here's me playing my smallest violin ever. I'm sorry, but I've never been like... You heard me being in previous reactions to Knox saying, shoot, go away, we don't want this. And I was really, really glad that Fred just didn't want to resonate with him. So, yeah. But it was just so frustrating when Fred was dropping hints and then Wesley's like, so, I was ready to pull my hair out, especially given the irony that happened in terms of Wesley trying to push the Angel and Nina ship together. So it was just really, really testing me. But thankfully, Wesley has that side to him that wants to be with Fred, so he was just completely oblivious. So, you know, some people are just naive and they just need things to be put into action, I guess, for them to get the message across. So, yeah. But yeah, I do want to believe that there is also a side to that about Wesley just not being sure if he wants to pursue a relationship with Fred. And him to fully embrace that if Fred is willing to embrace that. He doesn't want to misread the signals, if that makes sense. There is a part of me that does want that to believe that. Because he has been interested in Fred before, especially this season. And of course, Knox being the prick he is, just, he just intervened. So Wesley's is forced to concede, basically. So I want to believe that there is a side of Wesley that is, when you're like nervous about like, is this their moment? Is this them saying that they like me back? There is that bit of anxiety, and you're not really sure if you're wanting to be like, hey, I like you back, just in case you misread the situation. I do want to believe that there is a moment that Wesley had where he is absorbing these signals, but he's not sure how to respond because he doesn't want to muck things up. And inside he does like Fred. It's just that he doesn't want to misread the situation, if that makes sense. So, yeah. But either way, Fred and Wesley, they're on good terms and they can be kissy-kissy, so all's good with me. So, yeah. But, fantastic episode. I really loved this one, and yeah. Oh boy, I need to lie down after that, because that was hilarious, and that was just pure bliss, so yeah. But I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my BD feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!